This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by a very special guest, a guest that we very rarely see on this channel anymore, but it's good to be joined by the man himself, Mams Taylor. I think I interview KSI more than you nowadays.
I'm trying to be a man of mystery. I get you guys in the comments who are gonna. I read your shit. It's very hurtful, but I've got thick skin.
These guys are amazing. The people who watch Fred Talks Fighting, they're up there.
So do you think they've got good judgment of Mams Taylor?
They've got a fantastic judgment of me. Of you, they can be a little bit critical sometimes. So guys, if you guys stop dissing Mams, we would hear from him more. That's the main reason. So you guys, please just comment. If you comment, we love Mams in the comments. You'll see Mams on this channel a lot more.
No, it's okay. You can be yourselves. If you hate me, you hate me. It's all right. I don't mind being the villain now. I've got to accept it.
Yeah.
I'm seen as a villain.
I guess the guy who's doing well, the promoter in boxing is always seen as a villain. Eddie Hearn is, Callis Allen, Frank Warren, they're all seen as villains.
Dana White was much more vocal than me on his Twitter back in the day. Do you remember? He'd be like, F you, don't watch, up yours, suck your mum. He didn't say suck your mum, but he said stuff similar. So you got Dana and Vince McMahon and people like that. So
you see yourself more as a Vince McMahon now in Misfits. I guess it's quite similar to WWE.
It's a hybrid. I'm just me, but I'm a fan of combat sports. So at the end of the day, it's something I've educated myself on, not because I wanted an education, but it's because I've been a fan of boxing and MMA and martial arts in general and WWE as well. So I think you see some influences from all of the above integrated into what we're doing with a little sprinkle and fairy dust of our own Misfits magic.
Certainly. Just speaking WWE, we got 2 WWS matches. We got a tag team and we got the Fatal 4-Way. Personally, I think the tag team is quite an exciting one because last time it was so one-sided. This time it'll be a competitive tag team match. So I guess it's more liable to go wrong. This is where we truly see if it can last, if it can continue.
Yeah, I think I wanted to do something at a higher level, and let's see how that goes. You know, we've had plenty of mock matches in tag team at the gyms, and I've seen how it works. It's always been exciting to watch the spars. So, listen, anything can happen on the day. We keep our fingers crossed, hope that it goes really well and smooth, and a lot of that has to do with the refereeing. So I'm going to really go and have a great chat with our referees and make sure that they get what the concept is and execute it properly, essentially.
And I asked Keem this earlier, but he didn't really answer the question properly. We love you, Keem, we love you, but why are we seeing Dean's tag team partner, or there's a bit of beef going on there, why are we seeing Dean's tag team partner being announced at the press conference tomorrow rather than on fight night?
I just think it'll be more interesting for you guys, essentially. I think people are going to get more out of that. So let's do things differently for a change. And Pineda, you can't top Pineda when he was the mystery opponent.
Whose idea was it to have the Undertaker gong sound at the start?
Mine.
That's a good one.
That's all wrestling. That's all. Look, I was a fan of WWE when it was WWF, when it was Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog, people that most fans watching probably might not know, like Big John Studd, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And then obviously I watched religiously up until the end of, past the Attitude Era, Stone Cold and The Rock.
So up to about 2008?
I think so.
I was in reception, so I was 4 years old in 2008.
Yeah, just shows my age. Call me out more and more, Fred, every interview.
Oh, so wait, so you're 44, so I'm 19. You're swearing a lot, Mams. This video is going to get demonetized a lot.
Your money on this video. It, Fred. I give you enough money on a daily basis.
Whoa, Mams. People are going to speculate a lot now.
I'm just joking. I think you deserve every penny you get. You're a really hard worker. You're amazing for this space. And honestly, you've added a lot. You probably aren't where you deserve to be yet. And I think that that's coming. You carry on, hang in there. I promise you it will come, because this space is only growing. There's some amazing things happening. Obviously, we're going to have some bangers the rest of the year. I think for a non-pay-per-view card, which people should not mix up with pay-per-view cards, for a non-pay-per-view card, I'm really excited about it. And I got to tell you, it's been blooming exhausting. We've had more cancellations, Vita changes, injuries, all kinds of stuff happen on this card than any in the past. and matchmaking and talking to teams who are hesitant. The coach says, don't do this fight, do that fight, blah, blah, blah. There's so much that goes into it. So I'm just ready to sit down, watch the fights, and enjoy the night, to be honest with you.
This is like the equivalent of a UFC fight night, and then the Misfits pay-per-view is the same as a UFC pay-per-view.
Preach. Amen. Please get that into your heads, guys. That's basically exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. And it doesn't mean you don't get some amazing UFC fight nights. You do. But you're not going to get the bigger names headlining a non-pay-per-view. That's all.
I just interviewed Keemstar, and he says there's not an announcement happening after fight night for 009. Is that correct?
Let's wait and see.
Because KSI is coming. He'll be here tomorrow.
Let's wait and see.
I saw Abs' story at Heathrow, and I thought, okay, Abs is going, then KSI will be going.
Abs is my general for proper loud in the UK.
I think Abs, he don't get the credit he deserves.
Abs and Jake. I mean, we've got a wide team, and both Jake's team and Abs' team, shout out to them, but Abs and Jake are two generals that run things on the ground, and I'd be lost without them. They do so much. They're so good at their job, and they're really good people, and I'm so happy they're enjoying a lot of success as well.
They're people who I don't think they get the credit they deserve. They're people you see behind the scenes. Because you're kind of on a front camera guy, so is Kala, but these guys behind the scenes, same as Aggie from the Zone as well, these guys don't really get the credit.
Yeah, and Victoria, and obviously people know Chris Ridgway, but the Chris Mayers, the Victorias, I tweeted about Victoria recently.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met her, Victoria.
She's the glue. Like people have emergencies, she has the answers, and we've got a great team of unsung heroes at the end of the day, but they prefer to remain behind the scenes, and sometimes, honestly, like I do too, we got to do what we're doing and push and promote, and I want people to understand the vision we have, and I want to provide entertainment for people. That's my goal. That's KSI's goal. We want people entertained. We want to platform people. We want to inspire people. That's our main goals with Misfits. So sometimes it is it's not upsetting when people call me names or whatever. It's upsetting when they think that, oh, these guys are just trying to rinse every penny they can from this and that. That's not us at all. So, it's annoying to be misunderstood sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I guess in this their generation, a lot of people are misunderstood because it's just so different nowadays. But the Misfits, obviously we're here in Nashville, Tennessee, in America. The next few shows probably will be in England. That's primarily where Misfits fan base is. But apart from the US and England, this year, are we going to have any more events in any other countries apart from England and America this year?
Next year.
Okay. So we're sticking to America and England this year.
Yeah, look, there is a lot of trial and error with what we do. There has to be. So we know what works, we know what doesn't work, and we're going to double down on stuff that works and keep exploring other things that we haven't tried at the same time.
See, our beef is cancelled.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You've just broken a lot of people's hearts. Everyone at Wasserman, they all looking forward to that show, Mams. That was their holiday. Because you know that you're going to have a very strong PR team if it was going to go to Ibiza. You'd have to double up on that.
It's not a lost cause by any means, but we've had to reshuffle the entire schedule because of some big things coming. So we got that to look forward to. Where there's something bad, there's always something good to replace it. So.
Before I let you go, anything you want to add before we wrap up this interview? It's very rare we do interviews nowadays.
Anything you want to ask me that's not related to Misfits?
Horses, any more coming in? How many do you have now?
I've got my 2 horses. I rescued a raccoon yesterday. Actually, so my guy that works for me at the house, he...
Has to be close to your chin now. They just put the music on. Very unprofessional for them to do that, isn't it? They don't know, do you?
No one wants to hear about my raccoon. What can I tell you? But the raccoon is safe. He's in hospital right now. His mum abandoned him, and he's in good hands, and he's going to make a full recovery. So.
Any update on the Bear Sanctuary?
You don't give a about my raccoon, do you?
No, I like raccoons. I saw in Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket the Raccoon, where they rescued him.
Yeah. So same thing.
Awesome. Mams, thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you very much.